Mayan inventions that changed the world. They had no notion of slavery. They built some of the world's largest pyramids, and their calendar was so accurate that NASA consulted it for the Space Shuttle program. Today, we're diving into 10 astounding facts about the Maya inventions that changed the world. But first, let's take a quick journey through time. The classic Maya civilization flourished between 250 and 900 AD in what is now Mexico, Guatemala, Belize, El Salvador, and Honduras. At its peak, it was home to over 10 million people who spoke a common language and shared a rich culture. So, without further ado, let's explore the incredible inventions of this ancient civilization. Number 1. Did you know the Maya developed the concept of zero hundreds of years before Europe? That's right. Their positional system of mathematics allowed them to represent numbers with astonishing accuracy. But how did they do it? You're probably familiar with our base 10 system, where we use 10 different symbols to represent numbers from 0 to 9. The Maya, however, used a base 20 system with symbols for 0 to 19. And get this, they assigned a special symbol to 0, a concept that didn't reach Europe until the Middle Ages. Imagine explaining to someone from the Middle Ages why we do want to use the Roman numeral Z40. What a conversation that would be. But it wasn't just about numbers. The Maya applied this positional system to represent large numbers, including astronomical data and dates. For instance, they could calculate the number of days between two dates by subtracting one from the other, a feat that Europeans wouldn't master until much later. So the next time you think about how hard math is, remember it could have been much harder if we'd followed the Roman numeral system. Number 2. The Maya were masters of astronomy, and their predictions rival those of modern scientists. They accurately predicted solar and lunar eclipses, tracked the cycles of Venus with uncanny precision, and even determined the solstices with remarkable accuracy. How did they do it? By carefully observing the heavens and recording their findings. The Maya built observatories, some hidden in the jungles of Tikal and others atop pyramids, allowing them to chart the movements of celestial bodies. They recognized that Venus was not a god as many cultures believed, but rather a physical body, like the moon or sun. This revolutionary idea led them to develop a sophisticated calendar system based on the cycles of Venus, which remains a mystery to astronomers today. In fact, the Maya calculated the length of the Venusian year at 584 days, just 10 minutes longer than the actual value of 584 Earth days. This incredible feat of astronomical knowledge demonstrates their deep understanding of the universe and their ability to make groundbreaking discoveries. Centuries ahead of their time, the Maya also kept meticulous records of eclipses, accurately predicting when they would occur. This was due to their advanced knowledge of mathematics and their ability to track the movements of the moon and Earth's shadow. They even recorded an annular solar eclipse in the year 797 AD, which was visible in the Yucatan Peninsula. But the Maya's astronomical knowledge went beyond just tracking celestial bodies. They understood the importance of aligning their architecture with the cosmos. For example, they built temples and pyramids that aligned with the cardinal directions and the rising and setting of the sun during solstices. One of the most famous examples is the Pyramid of Kukulkan in Chichen Itza, whose 9 terraces represent the 9 levels of the underworld in their mythology. Number 3. The Maya developed 3 interconnected calendars that accurately tracked time, agricultural cycles, and religious festivals. The first was the Tzolk'in, a sacred calendar consisting of 260 days, divided into 13 months of 20 days each. Each day had its own unique name, combining one of 20 days signs and one of 13 numbers. The second was the Hab, a solar calendar of 365 days, divided into 18 months of 20 days each, plus 5 unlucky days at the end. This closely resembled the Gregorian calendar we use today. The third was the long count calendar, which recorded long periods of time and began on August 11, 04 BC. This calendar used a base 20 system and included cycles of days, years, months, and periods of 2,000 years. The Maya kept these calendars synchronized, ensuring that religious festivals coincided with agricultural cycles and astronomical events. Their remarkable understanding of timekeeping enabled them to predict eclipses and the movements of Venus with great accuracy. However, these calendars were not just practical tools, they were deeply intertwined with the Maya's religion and cosmology. For example, the creation of the world was associated with the winter solstice, and important events in the lives of rulers were often linked to the cycles of the Tzolk'in and Hab. Despite their sophistication, the Maya's calendars were ultimately abandoned after the decline of their civilization, perhaps due to the loss of knowledge during the Spanish conquest. Number 4. The Maya developed an advanced writing system that was used to record historical events, astronomical observations, and religious texts. Over 800 glyphs have been found in Maya ruins, and many have been deciphered with the help of European scholars. The system was logographic, meaning that each symbol represented a word or phrase rather than a sound. Some glyphs depicted objects or scenes, while others were abstract, The Maya wrote on various materials, including stone monuments, pottery, and wooden tablets. Their writing was typically vertical, but they also used horizontal lines to record events on stone. The Maya writing system played a crucial role in their society. It allowed rulers to keep detailed records of their lineage and achievements, as well as to communicate with neighboring kingdoms. It also helped to preserve their history, religion, and culture for future generations. Unfortunately, much of the Maya's written heritage was destroyed during the Spanish conquest, and only a fraction of it remains today. However, what has survived provides an invaluable window into the ancient Maya world. Number 5. The Maya were skilled engineers who built impressive structures such as pyramids, palaces, and temples. They used a raised field system for agriculture, building platforms of earth and stone to create fertile plots of land in low-lying areas. They also constructed reservoirs to collect rainwater and used a network of canals and dams to distribute water throughout their cities. In addition, the Maya invented a type of water filtration system using sand and gravel to purify water for drinking. These engineering feats demonstrate the Maya's ability to adapt to their environment and their attention to detail and sustainability. Fun fact, did you know that the Maya were possibly the first to invent chocolate? According to legend, the bitter drink made from the cacao bean was used in religious ceremonies to honor the gods. While the Maya were known to have consumed chocolate in various forms, including as a beverage and in solid bar form, it was the Spanish who popularized the sweet treat we know today. Number 6. The Maya were highly skilled artisans who produced beautiful works of art in a variety of mediums. They created intricate sculptures using limestone and basalt, often depicting religious figures and scenes from mythology. The Maya also excelled in the arts of ceramics and painted pottery, producing vessels and figurines with stunning designs and vibrant colors. In addition, the Maya wove textiles using cotton, hemp, and other fibers, creating garments and tapestries with intricate patterns and designs. Their artistic skills were not only limited to material objects, but extended to architecture as well. The Maya built impressive pyramids and temples with steep stairs, wide platforms, and ornate decorations. The artistry of the Maya is a testament to their creativity and attention to detail and continues to inspire awe and wonder today. Number 7. The Maya kept domesticated animals, including dogs, turkeys, and a species of peccary known as the yep. They also hunted wild animals, such as deer, rabbits, and iguanas, for food and sport. In addition to hunting, the Maya practiced fishing and gathered wild plants and fruits for food. The Maya kept bees and collected honey, which they used in religious ceremonies and for medicinal purposes. They also kept birds, including parrots and macaws, which they kept as pets or used in religious rituals. The Maya's relationship with animals was complex and multifaceted, encompassing everything from domestication and hunting to beekeeping and birdkeeping. Number 8. The Maya were known for their skill in warfare and their ability to wage successful military campaigns. They used a variety of weapons, including spears, bows, and arrows, and shields made of wood or cotton armor. Maya warriors were highly trained and disciplined, and they often fought in organized units under the command of experienced leaders. The Maya also developed sophisticated siege warfare tactics and were able to capture enemy cities by cutting off their water supply or by building causeways to surround them. Despite their martial prowess, the Maya did not engage in slavery. They valued the labor of their subjects and preferred to extract tribute in the form of goods and services rather than enslaving them. Number 9. The Maya excelled in agriculture and developed innovative techniques to maximize crop yields and ensure food security. They practiced a form of crop rotation, growing different crops in different years to maintain soil fertility. The Maya also used a technique known as milpa, or three sisters planting, which involved growing maize, beans, and squash together in the same field. This method of polyculture helped to prevent soil erosion and provided a balanced diet for the Maya people. In addition to traditional farming methods, the Maya kept domesticated animals, including dogs, turkeys, and a type of peccary known as the javelina. They also hunted wild animals for food and gathered wild plants and fruits. The Maya's agricultural practices were not only efficient and sustainable, but also deeply intertwined with their religion and culture. They believed that the gods had given them the knowledge and skills to farm the land, and they celebrated the cycle of planting and harvesting with religious festivals and rituals. Number 10. The Maya played a significant role in shaping Mesoamerican culture and society. They had extensive trade networks that extended beyond their borders, and they exchanged goods and ideas with other civilizations such as the Aztec and the Zapotec. The Maya also had a profound influence on the art, architecture, and religion of neighboring cultures. Despite the decline of the classic Maya civilization, their cultural legacy lived on through the post-classic Maya and other Mesoamerican peoples. In fact, the Maya language and culture are still alive today, with over 6 million speakers in Mexico. Guatemala, Belize, and other parts of Central America. The Maya have left an enduring legacy on the world, and their contributions to science, art, and architecture continue to inspire awe and wonder. Alright folks, we've reached the end of our countdown, but before we go, we want to know what you fear the most about the ancient world. Share your thoughts in the comments below. And hey, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button and subscribe for more fascinating journeys into the ancient past. We've got plenty more adventures in store for you. See you next time on Ancient Worlds Revealed. Stay tuned for our next chapter, Maya Superstitions and Beliefs.